Hey Sky Babes, welcome to Stay True powered by Sky Go Z, a community of teen girls who stay true to themselves. I'm your host Susie and my thing is reading, dancing and swimming, and not my thing is fake friends, negativity and smoking. Once you know your my things and what's not your thing, it's easy for you to stay true to yourself. So practice really thinking about what's your thing and what's not your thing and share with us on our social media platforms. So schools are back open, and the question our big sisters are answering is a really relevant question on school and life balance. Then the Boys and Bants are answering your question on being pressured to have sex. And lastly, our Sky big sister and stylist Mulenga Chileshe is giving two girls an interesting challenge today. Let's start off with our Sky big sisters answering your question.
Hey Sky fam, welcome back to another episode of Real Talk. I'm so glad to be in the studio today talking to you.
And on today's episode, we have a very interesting question for us to answer, which says, how do we balance school life and personal life? Auntie B, do you have any tips for us?
I do, but first, let's hear what the girls have to say.
You just need to know how to balance. You should find a balance. You should have time for school and time for your social life. And then it will work out.
Well, I was going to discuss time management as well. Because I believe at the end of the day, what's that saying? No work, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Yeah, I feel like as much as you want to study and do well, you also need time to take for yourself. But you don't want to neglect your studies as you do that. So I feel like if you actually sit down and say, okay, I need this amount of time to study for me to be able to watch a movie, then do that. Because at the end of the day, also you have to realize that, okay, if you're a slow learner, you're gonna have to put away like a good 5 hours, 6 hours, or however many hours you may need. But you need to at least also incorporate something that makes you happy and laugh at the same time. So I feel like you need to take your time and be like, you know what? As a reward, if I study for a good 3 hours, I can watch my movie, then get back to it. Taking a good 2 hours off never killed anyone. So for me, I believe time management should come first. What about you, Leo?
I think it's all about schedule and finding a routine that works best for you. With school, there are people that are they're different type of learners. You know, there's a visual learner, there's a person that learns from hearing something. I don't know, those are the two types of learning that I know. But there's also people that, you know, learn better when they're in class and listening to the teachers speak. So if you're that type of person, prioritize the time that you have in class to focusing on what the teacher is telling you and writing all that down. If you're not that type of person, if you're the type of person that studies at night, wakes up at night to study, do that. But if you're not that type of a person, I would recommend at the end of every day or at the beginning of every day, reflect on what you're supposed to do the next day. Auntie B?
Yeah, those are really important points. I think it's all a balancing act. So Tatiana spoke about, you know, scheduling, looking at what you're good at and what you're not good at and paying more attention to the subjects that you're not good at. But also balancing what helps you relax sometimes, because when you're stressed, just reading all the time and you don't take time to relax and rest, it's something that actually might affect your studies. And this is something that you learn now because it just follows you everywhere in life. Even when you go to university, it's the same thing. If you do decide to go to university or college, when you start working, whether you're an employee or you're setting up your own business, you do have to have some kind of balancing act. And I don't know, what kind of tools did you use to schedule and balance between school life and your social life?
Like I've had to balance because I've been in uni, I'm a full-time student, but of course I wanted to be in Tikula as well. I also want to be here, so I've always tried to do my best to balance both so I can still be an exceptional student, but also not drag everyone who I'm working with behind because I'm trying to be a student. So first I learned what kind of person am I, how much do I need to get what I'm doing going. And also I learned that quantity over quality. So even though I can't be with my friends for 6 hours straight, I'll pick activities where I'm like, if we spend even an hour together, we'll actually bond and have a good time. I know we all want to be the best in our academics as well as our careers, but then we end up neglecting our personal lives, but that leads to burnout, which we need to avoid by finding a balance between the two. We can do this by being intentional with our time as well as prioritizing, but then also always self-care so you still have the energy to put back into your studies. It was great having you guys with us today, but right now from us it's bye.
The thing I love about our Sky Big Sisters in Real Talk is that they took from real life experience. They've done it before, so it makes it easier for us to know that we can do it too. So now you can have that school life balance, and the key thing is time management and prioritizing. We now have Boys and Bants answering another Sky Girls question.
What's good, Sky Girls? Welcome to another exciting episode of Stay True. My name is Mutal and I'm joined by
your favorite dancer, Noah.
and
Your host of the most, Tristan.
we are the Boys and Bants. Per usual, you Sky Girls had a question for us. Well, let's have a look.
My name is Faye. My thing is dancing. It's not my thing. I don't like to smoke. And do you think young people feel pressure into having sex?
What do you think, like, in general? Because quite right now we know they get peer pressured, but like, what causes that peer pressure?
I feel like since, especially in this generation, you know, it comes from a lot of things, more things than you may think. Music videos, TikToks, even sometimes skits, unfortunately. And young girls have been seeing this. So then they think in their lyrics, they say this kind of stuff, like all the time. So they start thinking, it's almost like they're being, it's like on repeat in their brain.
Pressure.
Like it's cool, and then they wanna rush into it, then boom.
So
accidents.
there's like a lot of sexual pressure from each direction.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, from our peers and everything.
But do you think it's
social
cool? Do
media.
you think it's cool?
So what do I think is like you should do it at your own time, you know, when you're ready, but doing it too early because your peers pressured you to it is definitely not.
Honestly, what I think, sex is for married people. Because why are you 13 or maybe you're 15 or you're 19 and you're thinking about sex?
13 is crazy.
That thing is crazy.
Trust me, because the people that are peer pressured into having sex are these people who are teenagers.
Yeah.
And please, you're 16. You wanna think about sex.
Yeah,
You're
I think,
16.
don't
Don't think about sex. And
And,
trust
and don't people write the 12th grade in like at age 16? Yeah, so focus on exams and not.
Focus on, yeah. You're probably doing your grade 11, your grade 12. You want to be thinking
Yeah.
about sex, you.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Do you think sex is special?
It has to be, right?
Yeah?
I mean, I wouldn't know though.
it's special for the married couples.
That's the one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you put a ring on that finger.
Yeah. So before we started working and stuff, I have a friend, I would say, or someone I work with who said sex is indeed special because, I mean, God created it for the humans to recreate, you know what I mean? So, like, all I'm saying is it's special for God to, like, had to make it. It is special in, you know, a way or two. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, no one should be like peer pressured to having sex in the sense that it's cool.
Yeah. And any Sky girls, just in case we have any, not trying to judge, but if you know some people who are peer pressuring you, or if you are peer pressuring somebody, just stop it.
You have to stay true to yourself. Don't let anyone force you to do what you don't want to do.
Right.
You know?
So if you're not having sex out there, trust me, you're cool and unique. Stay true to yourself and what you believe in. Don't let anybody
There's no rush.
Yeah, there's no rush.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's all the time we had, guys. So yeah. But make sure to follow us on all our social media platforms at SkyGirlZ. That's all from the Boys and Bants. We'll see you next time.
Ciao.
I agree with Noah 100%. Stay true to yourself. You don't have to be peer pressured into doing something you're not comfortable doing. It's not cool. Besides, you don't have to have sex to please anyone or to be cool. Look at Yvonne Orji. She just turned 40 and is proudly a virgin, and she is waiting for her husband. But sex is a personal thing. Have it when you're ready. Know the facts, but don't feel pressured. Now celebrities have the luxury of having personal stylists to help them create their look, but what do you do if you want to look like a celebrity? That's the challenge Sky Big Sister Mulenga Chileshe set for 2 Sky Girls. Let's take a look.
Hi Sky Girls, my name is Mulenga Chileshe. I'm 27 years old. My thing, good food, fashion, and playing chess. Not my thing, laziness, disrespect, and insunko. Not my thing.
My name is Awil Majonga. I'm 18 years old. My teens are sleeping, eating, playing soccer. What I know my teens are gossiping, bad vibes, and jealous people.
My names are Susan Sakala. I am 17 years old. My things are fashion, dancing, and acting. Not my thing, gossipy, bad energy, and bad vibes.
So on today's Get the Look, the theme is drum roll, celeb icon. And I will be your judge. I'll be giving Wilma and Susan a budget of 500 kwacha each and a time frame of 1 hour to recreate Sky Jackson's look.
I have no plan, so I'll get whatever I find first.
So today's rules are simple. Budget and time management is key, and the most creative person wins.
So I'm going into Fashion Guru right now, and I'm looking at the things. There's nothing that I like really, so I'm going into the next shop.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to this shop and I don't think I found what I wanted, so I'm going to the other one.
They have boyfriend jeans, but most of them are big. I'm just hoping to find my size, because if I don't find my size, then I'll have to start going to other shops, so I'm hoping to find one. I've seen they also have shirts in here, so I think I'll get one from here.
Apayakosa, guys, so I'm going to the next shop to see what I can find.
I've gotten my jeans and t-shirt, so I have to get myself a headband right now.
I'm confused, guys. I don't even know what to pick. I'm not decided because I have too many choices.
So like I go into 6 shops, and still I don't find it, and I'm so frustrated right now.
But I see is a addict, so I'm now looking for a t-shirt which will fit nicely on me. Now that I found the t-shirts, I'm not going to put it on or try it. So I think it will fit.
So Wilma and Susan have really impressed me. They stuck to their budget and they did really good with time. So Wilma has managed to recreate one of the looks from the reference pictures that I gave them, and that's really impressive considering the amount of money that she spent on this outfit. The jeans are really fitting well. I like the choice of shirt. The shoes are nice, and the necklace is really good. Susan's look is a little bit baggy, not exactly what I was expecting, but I like the color combination, the white shirts, the white shoes, and the baggy jeans. They are looking really good. I can wear that, but I think she went off, a little bit off from the reference that I gave her. In terms of creativity, I think Wilma did better. She tried by all means to thrift and get something close to the reference looks that I gave them. In my opinion, Wilma is the winner of this challenge because she just did the thing. She managed to recreate what I gave them to do. Based on my judgment, the winner is Wilma.
So there you have it. If you have a celebrity you admire, you can use them as an inspiration to find your style and then make it your own. We've now come to the end of another exciting episode of Stay True powered by Sky Go Z. I hope you have found it as interesting as I have. Let me know what you guys think in the comments on our socials. Like and follow us on all our social media channels. You can also watch extended versions of all our segments on our YouTube channel too. And if you haven't taken the Sky Pledge, don't forget to do so that you can join our exclusive community for teen girls. You can take the pledge on our Facebook page or website, and once you take the pledge, you get this cool wristband to show you're part of the Sky community. Tell your friends about Sky too. Until next week, bye-bye!
I pledge to be true to myself and what I believe in. I will trust my choices and I will not let anyone else determine who I am. Success, making friends and dancing, that's my thing. Jealousy, gossip and smoking, that's not my thing. I will make choices according to my character. I will rise to meet my sky.
Girls make the world go round.